Every year, over 330 million Americans celebrate Christmas. But have you ever wondered how the most powerful humans in the country celebrate it? Do presidents secretly binge Christmas cookies at 3 a.m.? Do they argue with the First Lady about who gets to put the star on the tree? And does the Secret Service actually wrap presents? Or do they only unwrap national security threats? Today, we're diving into the surprisingly funny, weirdly wholesome, and occasionally chaotic ways American presidents have celebrated Christmas. And trust me, by the time we get to the end, you'll see Christmas in the White House very differently. So let's begin. Before Santa puts us on the politically confused list, in the earliest days of America, Christmas wasn't the glittery, gift-wrapped spectacle we know today. Imagine a Christmas without lights, without mistletoe, without Mariah Carey ambushing you in every store. Presidents like George Washington and John Adams treated Christmas mostly as a quiet day of church, dinner, and maybe a stiff drink strong enough to make them forget how cold December was in the 1700s. Washington's soldiers once supposedly celebrated Christmas with whatever food they could scavenge. So yes, technically, the first presidential Christmas probably involved very questionable soup. No twinkly tree, no stockings, no, all I want for Christmas is you. Honestly, peaceful, terrifyingly peaceful. Fast forward to Abraham Lincoln, who celebrated Christmas during the Civil War. Lincoln loved storytelling and jokes, and Christmas gatherings were often rare moments where he could lighten the mood during one of the darkest periods in American history. One of the most heartwarming Lincoln Christmas stories is that he personally signed orders releasing prisoners so they could spend the holiday with their families. Imagine your Christmas gift being, "Congratulations, you're not in jail anymore. Love, Abe." That beats socks any year. That beats. Now enter Theodore Roosevelt, the president who literally banned Christmas trees in the White House. Yes, the guy who wrestled nature with his bare hands decided trees were off limits because he was worried about deforestation. Did his kids listen? Absolutely not. They smuggled in a small Christmas tree anyway. Instead of punishing them, Roosevelt brought in a forestry expert to explain conservation. They basically turned a holiday crime into an educational science lesson. This is the presidential equivalent of, you ate the forbidden cookies? Fine. Now we're all baking educational cookies together. Then came Franklin D. Roosevelt, FDR, who hosted Christmas dinners so legendary they could feed small nations. We're talking turkey, ham, oysters, plum pudding, and basically everything delicious enough to make your doctor panic. FDR celebrated Christmas at his family home in Hyde Park, where the atmosphere was warm, loud, and full of laughter. Even during the Great Depression and World War II, he insisted on celebrating with optimism. If hope had a holiday menu, FDR cooked it. John F. Kennedy and Jackie Kennedy took Christmas to another level. This was the glam era. Sparkling decorations, themed trees, and holiday scenes so picture perfect, they looked like high-budget Christmas movie sets. Jackie Kennedy introduced themed decor, Nutcracker Christmas, Blue Room Christmas, turning the White House into a Pinterest board before Pinterest even existed. Richard Nixon kept Christmas fairly traditional with family events and classic decorations, but he also featured pandas in a White House holiday display. Yes, actual pandas. Because when you're president and you suddenly have panda access, why not show them off? Jimmy Carter, on the other hand, emphasized humility and gratitude. Carter's Christmas was all about appreciating the small things, being peaceful, and not fighting over the last slice of pie. Beautiful, unrealistic in most families, but beautiful. But before we get to Obama and Trump, two of the most entertaining presidential Christmas characters, here's something wild. A lot of presidents had Christmas catastrophes. Trees collapsed, lights malfunctioned, pets stole ornaments. Secret Service agents had to explain why the presidential dog tried to eat a diplomatic fruitcake. So stick around, because the chaos is only getting better. Ronald Reagan brought Hollywood-level charm to Christmas. As a former actor, Reagan and his wife Nancy staged gorgeous decorations and warm holiday scenes that felt like they were straight out of a classic Christmas film. They hosted children, read stories, and created traditions that were festive, elegant, and comforting. Bill Clinton's Christmases were full of music, big gatherings, and big trees. Hillary Clinton invited artists and designers to create custom ornaments, making each White House Christmas tree a one-of-a-kind creation. Festive, stunning, and, let's be honest, probably a stressful nightmare for everyone deciding which ornament earned the front of tree spot. George W. Bush embraced the fun side of Christmas. His dogs, Barney and Miss Beasley, starred in official White House Christmas videos, Yes, actual films where the presidential dogs had better camera crews than some YouTubers. Bush's Christmas seasons were warm, goofy, and family-focused, with just enough mischief to remind everyone that even presidents enjoy holiday hijinks. Barack Obama brought cool dad energy to Christmas. Obama was famous for reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" in a voice so smooth it probably made the elves rethink their career choices. He and Michelle hosted beautiful events for military families, emphasizing gratitude and service. And of course, Obama made dad jokes, many dad jokes. Picture him opening a present and saying, "Now that's change I can believe in," while his daughters rolled their eyes loud enough to echo through the North Pole. But Obama's Christmas legacy is a warm mix of humor, heart, family, and community. Then there's Donald Trump, whose Christmas style was, unsurprisingly, big. Think huge trees, sparkly decorations, and more gold than a jewelry store closing sale. If the Christmas tree could talk, it would probably say, "Yes, I'm expensive." Trump often emphasized saying "Merry Christmas" publicly and made Christmas a major talking point. His celebrations were bold, flashy, and very on-brand. Rumor has it, the Secret Service had to triple-check the ornaments to make sure none of the gold ones got mixed up with classified files. Trump's Christmas is basically deck the halls, big lie. Joe Biden's Christmas style is calm, nostalgic, and family-centered. Soft lighting, classic themes, warm messages about unity, cozy scenes by the fireplace. It's the kind of Christmas where you sip hot chocolate and talk about life while your dog sleeps under the tree. No pandas, no pranks, no gold-plated nutcrackers. Just simple, heartfelt holiday spirit curated by Dr. Jill Biden. And looking back at all this, you start to see a clear pattern. Every president brings their own personality into Christmas. Roosevelt turned trees into life lessons. FDR turned Christmas dinner into a national event. Kennedy turned it into a photo shoot. Clinton turned it into an art gallery. Bush turned it into a comedy sketch starring dogs. Obama turned it into a heartwarming family movie. Trump turned it into a gold-covered blockbuster. Biden turned it into a peaceful, nostalgic winter memory. From banned trees to dad jokes, from golden ornaments to cozy fireside moments, Christmas in the White House isn't just policy and politics. It's messy, funny, chaotic, and surprisingly human, just like our own Christmas celebrations. Because no matter your title, president, parent, or the person who always burns the holiday cookies, Christmas brings out the same mix of love, chaos, and joy in everyone. If you enjoyed this journey through presidential Christmas chaos, warmth, and weirdness, hit that subscribe button like it's the last present under the tree. And drop a comment telling us which president you would want to spend Christmas with, and why it's obviously whichever one had the best snacks. Thanks for watching, and whether you celebrate with gold ornaments like Trump or dad jokes like Obama, have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video.